Robot yourself. Robot yourself. You want to smoke free weed? Robot yourself. You need to.
All right, so it's me, Danny, and I am with Mike G, and we are talking with Helene and Caitlin from Hembra Genetics Collection, and I have some questions for you guys, if you don't mind.
We'd love to.
Awesome. What are you guys' favorite strains? A question I don't always love to get, but we'll start with Helene.
Gosh, favorite strains. Well, let's see. One that I always bring up that I love is the Sour Plums by Crockett Family Farms. That is Plum Crazy Crust Sour D, I believe. Just a beautiful, nice, big, chunky purple plant. It also got that sour twist to it. And it's just such a beautiful, deep purple, kind of like a royal plumish purple, beautiful color and beautiful strain.
Caitlin?
Up there.
Lately, my favorite strain has been the GMO I-95 cross by way of Gemma, because it's just amazingly gassy and extremely potent.
How has cannabis improved your life?
Every way possible. I can't think of a part of my life that cannabis hasn't improved in some way. I mean, it's been the only industry that I've ever worked in. It's taught me pretty much, everything I know about business. It's introduced me to all of my favorite people and all my colleagues and best friends. I could go on.
That's awesome. Now, what was your first experience with cannabis like?
Mine was overwhelming.
That was many moons ago.
My first experience with cannabis, I had a friend that called me up and asked me if I wanted to go for a float, go get high, and I never gotten high before. I called up my girlfriend and I was like, Lucas wants me to go smoke. Should I go? She's like, yeah, it's fun. You should go. I got to the car and they were like, I think I was a freshman, maybe a sophomore. And they're like the two most popular high school football players in the backseat. I'm like, I can't even be in the same space with these people, let alone like smoke with them in a car. We drove all the way to the, the Native American reservation and drove back. And I think we smoked 4 blunts. And I was like, and we hotboxed it too. So I was like, cracked the window, hope no one would notice, and was trying to breathe out of the fresh air from the cracked window. So I definitely got high my first time.
My first time, I think my friend Tyler Detweiler gave me a bong rip, and I didn't know how to use the bong, so I had to have him light it and pull the bowl for me. So that was kind of embarrassing, and then I got super ripped, and then that was probably embarrassing too. But,
Now, do you guys think cannabis will be legalized federally? And if so, when do you think that'll happen?
I'd say someday. Yeah.
I think it's going to happen. I just
see what happens with this election, and then
I'm constantly confused about if I want it to be, because I'm always nervous about the regulation. Like I've seen what happened to California or
how it might change the culture,
and how it changes the culture, or makes it like it's unattainable for some people to be in the industry because it just becomes such a moneymaker, corporate thing.
And the little guy gets squashed out.
Yeah, I don't want people to get in trouble for it anymore. So I do want it to be federally legal, but as far as business is concerned, I get a little hesitant.
I think ups and downs, pros and cons to both sides.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that someday, probably in our lifetimes, I do hope so eventually, but of course I have my reservations, and like part of me, the hustler in me is like, never,
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Caitlin and Helene from Hembra Genetics Collection. I just want to say thanks and appreciate you guys coming on the show.
Totally.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. It's been a pleasure.
Mm-hmm.